So the Assassin's Creed account responded. Is that what the guy playing your Path of Exile account told you? Ooh! Can we just point out how utterly insane it is that Elon Musk is like getting so pressed about Hasan on his fucking app, on his own app?
Why are you so buff? Is it necessary?
What? I don't know. I like working out.
That would be a pretty tough watch, wouldn't it? Your ex going on the show or some himbo talking about how buff he is. What, you think Elon was watching this just seething? Like, oh no, that's my ex. No. Anyway, there we go. There's the Mutar lawsuit threats. We will continue to monitor and see what happens. Okay. Now, I said earlier that I'm very annoyed with some of the Forever Retard War shit that I've been seeing. But it looks, ladies and gentlemen, like a new retard war has opened up on a new front. So I think we're going to talk about this. And I think it may be the first time in a while that I'm not completely negative about Hasan. I might actually have to side with Hasan on this one. Can you believe it? As much as I'm, as much as I'm begrudging to do so, I think Hasan may have won this one. So, let's get into the Elon, Hasan, Grums, Assassin's Creed drama. What the hell? What the hell, dude? There's no way this happened. I'm shocked. So, I'm just going to lay my cards on the table straight away for you, okay? I think that Grums and his ilk have become utterly obsessed, like crazy obsessed, with the idea that Assassin's Creed Shadows is like failing, right? And I'm just like, why are you so invested in whether or not Assassin's Creed does well? I feel like, say your piece about it, say it's woke slop, and go about your business. But these people have made it their life mission to prove that Assassin's Creed is failing. And they keep posting like Steam statistics in order to prove that it's failing. And my thought process on that is like, what about Xbox? What about PlayStation? What about the other formats with which people can access this game that isn't Steam? Why are you so reliant on Steam figures? Because that seems to be like a very small piece of the puzzle to whether or not the game is doing well. And I personally, dude, I do not spend any time worrying about whether or not a game does well. It's literally, who cares? Like, you play the game, you like it, you don't like it. And commenting and giving perspectives on the performance of games is obviously a legitimate form of, like, news or whatever. But it's the obsession that I think is so deranged. It's the obsession about it. It's like you want this game to fail. It's not like the cards will fall where they may and you're commenting on that. It's you want the game to fail. And I think it's because they want to see the get woke, go broke dynamic come true. So they can point to it and go, look, the game failed. The same thing happened with Silent Hill 2 remake. There was some guy that made a bunch of videos saying Silent Hill 2 was failing. And then it was like, yeah, downloaded loads, like millions of downloads. And they were like, just, I guess, ignored it or something. I don't know how they responded to that. But it's just like this derangement. Ubisoft derangement syndrome. So anyway, would you play it on stream? Absolutely not. It looks like woke trash. So I think I'll give it a miss, personally. I'm not interested in playing as a black samurai. I think I'll give it a miss. But I'm interested in the drama surrounding it, so let's have a look. Okay, so we got the first tweet here. The first shot across the bow. In fact, before we get to that, it's worth pointing out the absolute extent of Grum's derangement over this. There was one tweet I saw that was just like, bro, what was it? He was like, this is about hate, or something like that. Do you know the one that I'm talking about? Oh, this is it. It's not just a difference of opinion. It's real evil. The sooner you recognize that, the better. What, dude? You're arguing about how well a video game is sold, bro. I think you're maybe thinking about this a bit too deeply. You know, posting stuff like this as well. We're going to get into some of Assassin's Creed responses to this loser.
That's wonderful. But how do I make
money? Thank you for the super chats.
Depressed people?
I'm playing right now and it's pretty good.
Assassin's Creed Shadows is desperately trying to own Elon and myself today. Meanwhile, a brand new launch, no budget indie game, Schedule 1, has gone to #1 in trending and absolutely bodied Ubisoft's $500 million flagship quadruple A game. AC never reached top 25. Yeah, but these are based on Steam figures. Right? Steam, I mean, I would presume, what with it coming from Xbox originally, that most of the viewers for most of the players for Assassin's Creed are probably on console, which are not going to appear in your live Steam figures because that's going to be PlayStation Network and Xbox Live. It's like primarily an Xbox game. So you're going to get a few PC players, obviously, but I don't know how you can really assess its success or failure purely on the basis of Steam downloads. And also, I'm guessing that there's probably other stores you can purchase it from too. Yeah, exactly. Oh, hey, DK. Assassin's Creed are big couch games. Yeah. Yeah, it's not, I mean, if I was to play it, I don't know, I'd want to be sat on a couch in a big TV playing it. It doesn't feel like the kind of game you want to be hunched over your mouse and keyboard, sweatlording over. Anyway, I don't know what the exact figures are. This feels like just a cope to try and justify your fucking insane campaign to point out how bad it is. This doesn't really make sense to me. This feels like, you know, what can we point out that makes it seem like we were right about it failing? Anyway, there's obviously other posts as well, but this guy has been posting fucking, you know, endlessly about how much Assassin's Creed is failing, you know? Anyway, let's get into some of the tweets and some of the comedic aspects to it. And this little gay beef that's happened. The game failed. Chud Big Sweep loves Black Samurai. I love realism. Also, like, you know, the Black Samurai thing is kind of dumb. I see that, right? I'm like, okay. I mean, it just, to me, it's a bit different. You might not like that, and that's fine. But I have played so many games where you play as some little fucking Asian fella when you're playing one of these fucking samurai ninja games. Right? Like, you had a point at the start where you're like, oh, it's embellished, it's overblown. Yeah, sure, it's a bit stupid. But they've gone so crazy with it now, I'm just like, well, I don't know, man. I'd kind of rather play as a big black ninja than some fucking little Asian fella. Not that I'm going to play the game anyway. And also, people have gone on about it so much, it's just got fucking boring, dude. Yeah, we get it. There wasn't a Black Samurai. Just go play another fucking game, dude. Right. So anyway, this is where it all began. You can tell a lot about Ubisoft with how much money they are throwing at terrorist platforming streamers. So this just seems like another strand or line of attack against Ubisoft. I mean, playing Assassin's Creed Shadows once more, getting now for gaming, hashtag ad, buy it here. People have been making such a meal out of this. I just don't really care that Hasan is taking a fucking sponsorship for a game. Of like the list of problems that I've got with Hasan, I think that taking a game sponsorship is quite low on the list. Now, one of those reasons is because I myself take game sponsorships, and it would feel a bit hypocritical to call him out for that. And I just don't think this is like a big deal one way or another. Like, I've seen people try to claim that, like, oh, Hasan's not really a socialist because he's taken a game sponsorship. And it is a bit like, okay, dude, like, you know, talk to me about the house 2 years ago. Sure, we can talk about that. Taking a game sponsorship when he's like a massive streamer and he does play video games on stream. I don't know, man. It just feels like you're kind of finding things to get mad at that stage. But in any case, it seems like Grums is more just going at Ubisoft for taking this sponsorship. And I just don't really care. I mean, if you care about this, more power to you. I just think this is a kind of silly and trite criticism. And it just seems more of an effort for Grums to mount this deranged anti-Ubisoft campaign. Ubisoft derangement syndrome. Rather than actually making meaningful critiques And just comes across like grasping at straws. They're pointing out Hasan's hypocrisy. What hypocrisy? What hypocrisy is there? Has Hasan spoken out about taking game sponsorships? If he's got loads of content where he's saying that game sponsorships are bad, then yeah, sure, I could get on board with that. But it feels like people are just pointing to the fact that he's a socialist and going, oh, well, because he's a socialist, it's hypocritical to the game sponsorships. I just don't see it. I don't see it personally. So anyway, continuing on. Hasan is a fraud. Anti-capitalist my butt. Hasan promos are not cheap. Okay. So yes, sorry. I thought it was just going at Ubisoft, but no. He is doing the... Hasan is an anti-capitalist, therefore you can't take game sponsorships. Bro, it is just such an old, tired talking point. Okay? Yes, he bought a massive house and he buys expensive shirts and he does conspicuous consumption and it's very hypocritical and anti-principled, whatever. Taking a game sponsorship, I wouldn't really categorize as that. Okay? Hasan is an influencer. He has got a lot of viewers and he's taken a fucking ad sponsorship for a popular video game. I just don't see the hypocrisy here. I think that people are pointing to hypocrisy that doesn't really exist. This feels just like gay hypocrisy hunting to me. It's because the companies he's taken sponsorship on the boycott list.
But how do I make money off depressed people?
People spazzing out to this degree over the realism. Because gameplay itself is always hyper-realistic and happened in real life, lol.
Thank you for the super chats. Actually, that's a really good point. I saw this video of an old Assassin's Creed game, and it's like, I've never played them, I'm not into them. And it's the character is it like it's in like the fucking Italian like 1600s or some shit. And they're literally in this like wood glider flying about dropping bombs on people or some shit. And I'm just like, what? Da Vinci did build a flying vehicle, it's true. Okay, but did Da Vinci build a flying vehicle that some fucking like mind traveler piloted and dropped bombs on people? I don't think that is quite the historical representation, and I thought that's the point. This isn't supposed to be exact history or something. Anyway, possibly. Okay. Anyway, going back to this. There's loads of stuff like this in the Assassin's Creed games. Like you kill the Pope or something. I don't know. Anyway. The games have magical goods and shit now in it. I just don't... If you're a pure fucking history buff, like I've watched a bunch of videos from this guy that does like historical inaccuracies in games, in movies and games. And if you're like that level of autist, that you're going over it and you're like, this gun, that smoke grenade didn't come out until 2 years afterwards. You know, Call of Duty 2 I was watching. Actually, that PPSH does not have the correct magazine clasp on it. I enjoy it. I like the autism. Don't get me wrong. But I feel like people are turning that autism into like genuine critique of a game. And I don't know, man. It just feels a bit silly. What is this? What is this you've linked me? Historical accuracy.
Ezio! Dio mio! You're alive! Is it true? They say you killed the Doge.
I was trying to save him, Leonardo. But the truth matters little. I failed. And now I'm the most wanted man in Venezia.
Well, perhaps you are in luck. It's Carnevale in Venezia. This is the time when everybody goes without a face.
That's why I'm here. Do you have a mask I can wear?
Of course. Somewhere in here.
Grazie, amico mio.
Chud is falling for the propaganda. What propaganda? Watching a clip of an old Assassin's Creed game and seeing what's in it. What's the propaganda here?
And I have something for you.
Oh, more of the Codex. Aha. This one's quite complex. It's a new design, my friend. A mechanism for your wrist, but not a blade. In fact, it seems to be a kind of arma da fuoco, but as small as a hummingbird. Is that possible? I have no idea. Let's build it and find out.
Wait, what? Practice with the Hidden Blades pistol modification. When is this set? Wait, hang on a minute. Did they even have gunpowder back then? When was the first gun invented?
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
In AC2 the story tells you how that bad guy from German, Jesus Christ and JFK's assassination are all linked by the...
Thank you for the super chats. I don't know when this is set. I've never played Assassin's Creed. I'm asking genuinely. I've never played Assassin's Creed. I don't know when this is set exactly. Okay, so what is this pistol then? Lock onto your target. Okay. Dude! Bro! Dude. Okay. We're deeply concerned with historical accuracy in Assassin's Creed though, right? We are very concerned with that. But for some reason, a wrist-mounted pistol is not of concern, but a black samurai is. I mean, come on, dude. Like, we're not... Like, this is the problem, isn't it? Having a problem with it is... Okay, yeah, sure, I get it. It's a bit lame and gay and DEI, whatever. But making out like you're very concerned about history and stuff. Like, bro, you're literally just deranged at that point. It's not about fucking history, is it? It's about more culture war slop. Bro, that's like, yeah, dude, that was like a fucking Desert Eagle type maneuver, it seemed like. Anyway, nonetheless, I think we get the gist, right? Okay, so Hasan is a fraud. Anti-capitalist my butt. Hasan promos are not cheap. Okay. And then Elon Musk continues on. Sellout would be more accurate. Objectively, he is promoting a terrible game just for the money. Sellout would be more accurate. Okay, dude, that's a... we'll get to that. Is he a sellout? For me, for Hasan to be a sellout...
Wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
But the Black Samurai was a real person.
Thank you.
Gun, not real.
Thank you for the $5. Yeah, but on what basis? I don't think Hasan has made a lot of content talking about how bad video games are. Has he? He is a gamer.
Okay,
he is
wonderful.
a gamer himself.
But how do I make
Hate him all you
money
want, but he's a
off
gamer.
depressed people?
Okay?
The problem is that this is the first time you play as an actual historical figure instead of being an assassin behind the scenes helping the historical figures. It just feels pandery.
Thank you for the super chats. Yeah, I don't know, man. This just feels like just stupid hypocrisy hunting without much merit or grounds, and people are going along with it because they fucking hate Hasan. I mean, guys, I've got about 1 billion videos of me talking about how much I fucking don't like Hasan and shit, but this just feels so, like, forced and stupid. Anyway, dude. So the Assassin's Creed account responded. Is that what the guy playing your Path of Exile account told you? Ooh! Bro. Oh dear. Oh dear. Elon just got his little cheeks clapped. Dude. No way. Dude, whoever is running this account is actually quite funny. More power to them. And then Grums responds. Oh, dude. Grums is doing, what is it called? Where you find evidence that backs up your preconceived conclusion, your preconceived notion, and use it to like argue your case. Because he's found this article, which he is using. Yeah, cause it's like confirmation bias. Because he finds this article and like smugly shares it as like a dunk. But what does it even say? Assassin's Creed Shadows isn't the hit Ubisoft desperately needs, analyst says. So an analyst has said that it's not good for Ubisoft, but he's trying to use it as this dunk to back up his claim that Shadows is this like complete failure. And I don't even know who this article is about, who the analyst is or anything. And my understanding is that although it is true that it's not done as well as other games, you know, it has been fairly successful, I think. I'm pretty sure the game has been fairly successful. But it's just these guys want it to fail. So they're creating this reality where their reality is the truth. Oh, it actually failed, even though there seems to be a lot of evidence pointing otherwise. Anyway, Ubisoft responded again. Our game is out. Oh, no. Uh-oh, where's Ember? Assassin's Creed said, Grums, where the fuck is Ember, bro? There's no way, dude. Bro, they're like literally responding with a couple of words, a sentence here and there, and they're just absolutely obliterating them. That's rough, man. And then they're, dude, they keep pointing to this fucking Steam thing. Right. That's what you came up with in 2 hours. Bros replies in reply to Assassin's Creed official, outcooks their best slop on the timeline. Are you not entertained? 2 hours for this. I owe an apology. I used to think you stink, but nah, you are ass. Jesus. So, okay. So hang on a sec. So Steam is not even the only platform on PC that you can get it on. You can also get it on the Ubisoft store and the Epic Games store. So why do you keep just posting the Steam figures? That there's like a pie. There is a pie, and you're showing one slice of the pie, which does not paint the entire picture. Right? I mean, what percentage of people, I don't know if there's figures on this, what percentage of people for past games have played on PC versus Xbox, PlayStation to start with, and then out of PC, what percentage is Steam, Ubisoft Store, and Epic Games Store? I mean, Steam would probably be the predominant one, but there would also be other players on other stores too.
Okay, that's wonderful.
So, yeah.
But how do I make money off depressed people?
Steam makes up 75% of PC games. Sure, I agree with that. Yeah, sure. I think that, like I just say, I think Steam is the predominant platform on PC. Sure. But it's a small percent. I would presume it's a smaller percentage of the overall when you include consoles as well. Chud is too dumb to chime in on this. Rather than just say I'm dumb, why don't you actually say what I've got wrong? Why don't you actually say what I'm saying that's incorrect, you fucking cretin? God, you're just an absolute moron. You always say stupid shit like this when I'm covering this stuff because you've got no argument, you've got no points whatsoever. What is incorrect about saying PC is likely the smaller platform and it's likely this game is being played more broadly on console? What is incorrect about that? Right, let's have a look. Assassin's Creed Shadows console. Is there news about this that we can look at? Is there anything here about this? I don't know how they calculate this all. Assassin's Creed Shadows sales numbers and Steam charts. How many people are playing? Sales for Assassin's Creed Shadows are already ticking along nicely for Ubisoft following the series' first journey to Japan. How are the numbers looking? As of 26th of March, we know that Assassin's Creed Shadows has already reached more than 2 million players. Right, okay. So, I'm assuming, again, that is not concurrent players. But that seems like quite a lot, no? Players, not buyers. Why does that matter? You understand that in the current gaming ecosystem, right? These companies get paid money or they benefit directly from people subscribing to streaming services. So I don't understand why you're making that distinction. Like, if a game is available on the Ubisoft Pass, which I don't know if it would be straight away, and I don't think it's available on the Game Pass either yet. So I don't understand why we're, you know, sectioning out like people that haven't paid for it if they are playing on a pass. They give it free with hardware, and it's on the Ubisoft Plus. Oh, so Ubisoft have got like a Plus mode where you get the new game straight away. Like EA's got that as well. Well, yeah, obviously they financially benefit from people paying the higher tier, right? So I don't understand why you would distinguish out people that are doing that wonderful. Because they're paying for a service that Ubisoft benefit from. People? Yeah, but I don't know for sure, but I would presume or guess that you'd probably need to pay for the enhanced subscription service to get the newest games straight away, right? They get a smaller cut, surely. Okay, the way it works, okay, is that you have a pass service that you charge a monthly amount for, and the amount that you make over the period of time based on the amount of games that get released is beneficial to the person that makes the games. You understand that, right? Like, I don't know how much it is, but I'm paying, well, I can look at the Xbox one. I'm paying, say, what, $17 a month for Xbox Game Pass? And the actual new games that get released is probably every couple of months, like a new game gets released. And then every other game is like old games that they've managed to obtain, or like indie games that they've paid a fee for, etc. Like, I don't understand why people that play on Game Pass or Ubisoft Pass are trying to, like, you know, separate out from the figures.
Okay,
that doesn't make any sense.
But how do I make money off depressed people?
People are also forgetting that this is the first AC game to release on Steam day one. It was bound to be its biggest release ever.
Thank you for the super chats. You pay $15 for a single month, beat the game, and also play other games, all for $15, and you cancel your service and never buy any of the games. Yeah, but that's the thing that you're not understanding. You're not understanding about this. That's not how consumers use those services. Okay? What happens is this. Someone signs up to play a game that they want to play. Maybe they even think of doing that, and they go, oh, I'll just play this game and cancel the subscription, right? And then they go, oh shit, there's actually loads of games I can play. I've always wanted to play these games. Oh fuck, I'll just keep it for a bit. And then you never fucking cancel it. And you end up having it for like, you know, fucking a year, 2 years. And then, you know, and then eventually you're like, oh fuck, I better cancel it if you end up cancelling it. Or alternatively, you buy an annual pass, it's like 10% cheaper.
How do I make money off depressed people?
Fact is, most devs make games for console, not PC. That's why PC port is always messed up at launch. To harp on PC sales is a stupid metric.
Thank you for the tip. So I just don't think, like, you know, I'm telling you guys, if it was that everyone was just paying $15 once and then cancelling it, right, you wouldn't have seen this trend towards these subscription gaming services. The reason you've seen this big trend towards like Xbox Game Pass, and then obviously EA Pass, and then the Ubisoft Pass, and there's probably others as well, is because it clearly works for the developers / publishers, and they clearly make fucking money off of doing it that way. Right? So, like, I just think you guys are like totally... You've bought into this narrative that Grums is right about this, and oh, Ubisoft is fucked, and oh, they're fucking this up and they're failing. And there could be lots of problems at Ubisoft, but I don't think Assassin's Creed Shadows is a good example of that. Now it's come out and it seems to be doing quite well. But you're still holding on to it, so you've got this wonderful. Like confirmation bias.
But how do I make money off depressed people?
The people mad that games are $70 are also mad that a game is $15.
Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. Okay. Unfortunately, while we know that over 2 million players have jumped into feudal Japan, we don't have an accurate figure for sales. Okay. That said, according to sales data provided to VGC, Shadows achieved the second highest day one sales in the series, being pipped only by Valhalla. Right. Okay. Okay. So that seems to be quite good. And by the way, just to be clear, guys, I do not give two fucks about how well this sells, right? It literally means nothing to me whether or not a game does well. I only care about if I like it or not, if I want to play it. But all these fucking grifters, have convinced you that this A is important and you should care about it, and B, that it's a failure when I don't think it is. And they are acting like it's the biggest deal in the world. Shadows marked Ubisoft's best ever day one launch on the PlayStation Digital Store, was the most wishlisted Ubisoft title of all time, and generated over 11 million hours watched on Twitch. The strongest start for any recent Ubisoft title, including Valhalla. Right. Okay. Dude. Who was saying that I was wrong about this earlier? PC represented about 27% of total activations. Like I said, the majority are elsewhere. I fucking told you. And you said I was fucking stupid for saying it. Look. Dude. Like what? He's already been banned? Okay. You guys are just like so utterly raped. Like I've never seen such raped individuals before. It's like you're just denying all sensible reality. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, this is a total failure because only 30,000 people are playing on Steam. Well, the majority of people are playing on fucking console, obviously. Which slightly encompasses full sales and subscription downloads via Ubisoft Plus, with Steam playing a significant role in that performance. Assassin's Creed Shadows is the first major Ubisoft game to release day one on Steam since 2019. Previously, the publisher prioritized its own digital store as well as the Epic Game Store at launch. So also there's probably going to be, you know, some people that have got the other games on Epic Game Store that are probably just going to purchase it there because they've got it there already. I don't really like all these different game stores. It's kind of annoying. But yeah. They denied reality so much, they end up becoming the very wokes they hate. Yes, true! Assassin's Creed Shadows is the series' second biggest launch ever. Yeah, guys, this is real. Oh man, this is a real failure. They're lying to you. They're making this up. They're making this up that this is a big success, actually. It's gone woke, so it has to go broke. You are such a retard. Explain immediately what you mean by that, or you're just going to get banned. Ban that person if they don't explain adequately. Assassin's Creed Shadows is the series' second biggest launch ever, according to sales data supplied by VGC. Shadows launched on consoles and PC last week and surpassed 2 million players in 2 days. Okay. So the Valhalla thing. Notably, it did so launching in March.
Okay, that's wonderful. But how
when
do
the
I
other
make
series
money
entries arrived
off
during the more
depressed
lucrative
people?
Thanksgiving
People have
season.
been asking for an AC game set in Japan since the very first one came out. It's not a surprise this one has good sales numbers.
Yes, Shinji. They love to shift the goalpost when the narrative is failing. At first it was, there is a difference between players and copies sold, but now they're using concurrent player data. It's whatever data they can use to fit that argument to back up the idea that this is a massive failure. Like, dude, just don't get that fucking emotionally invested in it. Just say, you know, you can say, I think this looks shit, it's probably going to fail. And then when it doesn't, just go, oh, okay, well, it looks like it did quite well then. Well, I still don't want to play it. Like, I don't know, you can just be normal. Just literally be normal about it. Don't be a fucking weirdo. Don't be such an insane weirdo about fucking games, whether a game fails or not. It should be doing a lot better than it is what everyone is. Okay, I mean, how can you argue with that? No matter what circumstances exist, you are creating a situation where you cannot possibly be wrong. Oh, it's not doing as well as this arbitrary thing that I've set in my head of how it should be doing. Dude, you guys are just deranged. Come back to reality. You guys seem as emotionally invested. I am not emotionally invested in this at all. What I'm emotionally invested in is people lying. I don't care about whether or not this game does well. What I care about is people being lied to by grifters.
But how do I make money off depressed people?
That's what I care about.
AC Shadows is fine. Odyssey still my fave and I think I'll rank this behind Valhalla. Happy with my purchase though.
Based. Thank you for the tip. I cannot imagine being so fucking emotionally invested in whether Ubi takes an L or a win and that I have to deny reality and lie to prove my bad point because woke's bad. Oh, also, oh dude, Smash JT. Are people still listening to Smash JT after he erroneously reported the game was going to be delayed because some fucking bullshit artist troll told him as much? People still listening to that guy, are they? Interesting. Okay, anyway. Let's get back to the meat and potatoes here, shall we? So we then got. Let's get back to the Hasan stuff. Now that we've demonstrated that people are being retarded about this. So yeah, Elon Musk said Hasan is such a chicken shit retard that he blocked me. Okay, I mean. If Elon isn't chicken shit, he'll come on the stream. We all know he won't. He ducked Mark Zuckerberg, he ran from Jon Stewart, and now he's ducking a Twitch streamer. Can we just point out how utterly insane it is that Elon Musk is like getting so pressed about Hasan on his fucking app, on his own app? Just undo it, bro. Yeah, exactly. Just undo it, dude. I don't think he can do that, to be fair, but like, this guy is in like the fucking right-hand man of the president, and he's here fucking moulding at Hasan. You have just literally poured rocket fuel on Hasan's victim complex in a way that I don't really think I can argue with, to be honest. Like, Hasan is justified to fucking say that like Elon Musk is talking all this shit about him. They're literally gifting Hasan a win. Very unfortunate situation to be in, I must say. But I must be fair, I must be honest. And I just think this is, yeah. I don't see how Hasan is coming out of this looking bad, to be honest. Hasan looks pretty good here. And I think Hasan has said about the Elden Ring fight. I think he's also said about coming on stream to talk to him. So, the offer's there. Yeah, I mean, Elon is just fucking losing this badly, I think. And then we got drama alert post here. Hasan crashes out after Elon Musk calls him a fraud.
Like the fucking literal president, which I'm going to talk about in a second. The literal current president, the shadow president, is doing call out posts, calling me a freaking fraud on his website. The fuck? How can you tell me that I am not a gamer? How can you tell me that I'm not a gamer when the president of the United States of America, perhaps the planet, is freaking out about my gaming? He's not the president of gaming, let me tell you.
Okay, how is this in any conceivable way Hasan crashing out? Dude. All the replies are disagreeing with this. Oh my god. You're the mansion! The mansion! This is like Hillary's emails. This is like the Hillary's email shit, bro. Yes, the mansion, the thing we all spoke about and litigated, what, 3 years ago at this point. I cannot believe people are still bringing up the fucking mansion, dude. It's deranged. Hasan's Benghazi mansion. Where's the crash out? Elon and Grums got absolutely raped. True. I don't even like Hasan, but if this is a crash out, then literally everything on this website is a crash out. Yeah. Dude, pretty mixed. Even Rare Hasan win. Tragically, I'm blocked by Hasan. He blocked me years ago at this point. So I can't even like the tweet. I can't even like his tweet. I'd like this tweet. Dude, I'd actually like this tweet. This is quite a funny tweet. How'd this go for you? Doesn't seem like Twitter's on your side on this one, is it, loser? Bro, that's a pretty funny tweet. That's a pretty funny tweet. No. Anyway, we've also got a video that he did, which we'll watch too. Listen, guys, you know me. I try and be fair, and you got to call a win a win. At the end of the day, Hasan is winning this. That's just it. That's all there is to it. You have to be a complete Elon Grum's fucking cockswallower to see this as anything but a definitive, decisive Hasan victory. A list of games I've not played. GTA 1 through to 6. Tried, but didn't like doing crime. GTA 5 required shooting police officers in the opening scene. Just couldn't do it. I'm glad shooting cops in Cyberpunk 2077 is completely optional. Never finished GTA 5 either. Oh my god, dude. Bro. Oh, I don't want to shoot a cop. No, I don't want to shoot a fictional cop. I couldn't do that. Bro, I got to be careful what I say. I'm going to get banned. You're worried about shooting real cops, are you? Wow, let me tell you. Okay, wait, stop. I'm in the UK. I need to be careful. That's satire, police. Please don't arrest me. Okay. Anyway, guys. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it time because we've still yet to watch the Hasan video. And this is sometimes where things start to fall down with Hasan's comments. But let's see. Let's see.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm under attack by the real president of the United States of America, by the wealthiest person on the planet, Elon Musk. All of this started when baby formula breast milk stealer of Blizzard, allegedly, Grums, a 60-year-old man, decided...
No, he's going after the people that I... No. Dude, I fucking hate Grums. I hate Grums. How am I supposed to side against Hasan here? This is just funny. This basically, there's the meme from that. There was like reports that someone, in all the Blizzard stuff that was happening, that someone was stealing like, you know, breast milk, human breast milk that someone had put in the fridge. And the meme is that it was Crumbs that was doing it. Yes. And it is, I think it's like reference and stuff, and it's something that bothers him, probably, presumably. Anyway, critical support for Hasan, okay? And just to be clear, that means even if you don't like someone or something or a certain group, you issue support because you support their cause on this one occasion, okay?
Critical support. This. You can tell a lot about Ubisoft at Ubisoft with how much money they are throwing at terrorist platforming streamers. Elon Musk, being the absolute loser that he is, that spends way too much time on his own platform that he purchased for incredibly narcissistic reasons, turned around and replied to it saying, Hasan is a fraud. Then he doubled down, double tweeted, and said, sellout would be more accurate. Objectively, he's promoting a terrible game just for the money. To which I screenshotted and, quote, retweeted, this literally paid someone to power level his character in Path of Exile 2, Lamau. What do you mean I'm a fraud? Elon, I challenge you to a duel in Elden Ring. I will cook your fat rolling ass. The reason why I said that is because Elon is not a real gamer, but a fake one. And also because From Software games are the only games that I'm above average competent in. Even though I am not the best gamer, Elden Ring is one of the games that I am...
I don't understand why it is that people are like, I mean, obviously it's a bit, you know, nerdy to challenge someone to a video game. But if the argument is about a video game, is that not like kind of funny to be like, yeah, come on, 1v1 me on Elden Ring, bro? It's also like, normally it would be like Rust, 1v1 me on Rust. But now it's Elden Ring. Guys, I'm sorry.
Okay, that's wonderful.
A win's a win as far as I'm concerned. This is categoric.
Wow. I can't believe you have me giving Hasan FKN Piker a W.
Thank you for the super chats. Dude, it's just nice to talk about a story involving Hasan where it's just not endlessly repeating how fucking bad Hasan is. And actually, he's just getting a categoric win.
Decently good at. Elon Musk has also reportedly power leveled his Path of Exile 2 character to a degree where he was one of the top players, allegedly, in the entire planet. All of this was, of course, revealed by Crip and Quen and the work that they put in. Elon Musk basically exposed how fraudulent he was in that process. But it seems that Elon had not had enough because he went back and he's still apparently crying about me. That's right. He turned around and called me a chicken R word. Again, 60-year-old man, by the way.
Okay. I'm going to dock a point for not just saying retard. That is disappointing. Okay, you're saying it. You're quoting someone. You're allowed to do that. Okay. Gonna have to dock points for the lack of ability to just say retard with your chest. Disappointing, but let's continue.
Just so you understand, nobody pays Elon to play Path of Exile 2. How much money do they pay you for Assassin's Creed Shadows, says Grums. These are the real shills and grifters. To which Elon Musk replied, Hasan is such a chicken R-word that he blocked me. And then he double tweeted again and said, and showed that I was, blocking him, which I did. Of course I blocked him. For people wondering why Elon is so focused on Hasan, oh, that's funny. Oh no, everyone is posting
Dude,
reply.
I tend not to block people, but dude, this is obviously because of their beef. But Elon Musk, like the way the algorithm is set up now is you always see an Elon Musk post. Like, I feel like every time you log in, the first thing you see is an Elon Musk post. I muted him for a while, and then I unmuted him because I wanted to, as time went on, I wanted more to see what he's saying. But it is like every time you go on the app, it gets a fucking Elon Musk, Elon Musk, Elon Musk, Elon Musk, Elon Musk. Oh, here's Elon Musk's latest quote tweet of a situation he hasn't read and doesn't understand, where he just says, whoa. Elon Musk just a quote tweet saying, wow, with a totally bogus, fabricated, fake story that some retards posted on X.
Everyone is Grimes posting in the replies.
Attack is too high. The noise gets too high currently.
Why are you so buff? Is it necessary?
What? I don't know.
Oh,
I like working out.
Now, what I find to be particularly strange about this saga is that no one has addressed.
Okay. Cringe clip. I mean, is it? I don't know, bro. It's cringe for Elon. I don't know, man. I don't really.
Okay,
I don't feel that's that cringe.
But how do I make money?
It's cringe for
off
Elon, I
depressed
reckon.
people?
How much long? Oh, Green Lobster, you're a regular chatter. That's a shame. It's a shame that you're going to be the recipient of a ban. Dude, this is one of the most annoying things about covering Hasan, right? If you are not consistently just saying Hasan bad, right? People like freak out about it. They literally cannot fucking hack it. Their tiny little brains cannot fucking hack the idea that you might not just always just say Hasan bad. Bro, if it's a choice between Grums and Elon and Hasan, I'll take Hasan. Thank you very much. I think I'll take Hasan over fucking Elon Musk and Grums. Dude, Grums is a total shitter, bro.
Addressing the fact that I said I would have him on the stream. I would 1v1 him in Elden Ring and expose him for the fraudulent gamer that he actually is. Now, I'm rusty on Elden Ring. I haven't played in a while. I don't know what the new metas are, and I still think I could cook his ass. That's number one. Number two, if we are not going to test our metal in Elden Ring, we could also do it.
You're talking about a fucking, I'm not a Hasan fan, obviously. So I'm not going to sit here and say that, oh, I love all his shit that he does. But there is orders of magnitude of difference between Hasan Piker and Elon Musk, right? And Grums. Like, if you want to talk about, like, dishonesty and misrepresentation, Grums is the fucking king, dude. He's a total dishonest, lying wretch. But even then, I'd be willing to put them on a sort of similar tact, right? I mean, maybe it's a wash between Grums and fucking Hasan, but add Elon Musk in there and, bro,
Okay, that's
forget
wonderful.
it.
But how do
I'll
I
take
make
Hasan any day of the
money
week over
off
those two
depressed
fucking
people?
grifting
Hasan is
fucks.
fiending to point down on Elon's fat corpse in Elden Ring. Based.
Elon has got actual substantive political influence in ways that Hasan doesn't even have close to. Hasan interviewed fucking AOC and Bernie Sanders, was it the other day? Two kind of like largely outliers of the broader Democratic Party. Elon Musk sits in the president's office. I mean, I think we're talking about very different things here, okay?
It as interlocutors in the marketplace of ideas. I responded to him, a 60-year-old man who's the wealthiest person on the planet and yet still a ginormous narcissistic crybaby, with this. I said, yeah, I blocked you out, Elon Musk, because you bought this website and you force everyone to see your dumb tweets 7,000 times a day. Why do you think I'm afraid of you? Come on the stream if you're such a big man. Elon Musk, noticeably, has refused to respond to me at all. Perhaps it's because I've blocked him. So, in the interest of fairness, I will unblock him. so he can reply to me directly if he chooses to do so. Elon Musk, of course, is a coward and narcissistic and thin-skinned. I will most likely subsequently block him once again because, as I said on this tweet, I hate seeing all the posts that he boosts on purpose. It is so annoying. If he actually had...
Yeah, this Twitter dunk thing's a bit fucking lame. I never really like this. Look at all these cool dunks I'm getting, guys. That is cringe. I agree with that. What is this? The top 25 political news accounts are next by 30-day post views. Data collected 12th of the 3rd. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 12th of the 3rd, 25. Source cap action. Okay. I mean, this is like, I don't know what this is. I need to go and look at the original data. But I wouldn't be surprised if Elon Musk is, you know, more prominently featured in the algorithm in ways that I don't think that Jack Dorsey ever was. I don't remember always seeing like Jack Dorsey tweets back in the day. The owner of the platform that everyone can't stop talking about is the most popular on the website. That's total cope. Who here uses X? Who here has an Elon Musk tweet populating their timeline as the first tweet when you log in, if not the first couple of tweets, or maybe a couple of tweets and it's an Elon tweet? Like, I feel like this is a very common experience that people have.
Something interesting to say, if he actually had something worthwhile to say, perhaps I would not have issues with his tweets, but he tweets so much, instead of running any of his many companies. That's all he does, as a matter of fact. And as you guys know, I've talked about how Elon Musk is someone that I truly love because his ineptitude in broad daylight is single-handedly destroying the myth of meritocracy. Because if someone as stupid and as thin-skinned as Elon Musk can be the wealthiest person on the planet while demonstrating that he doesn't do anything real, then I truly hope that one day many Americans will start recognizing that perhaps these billionaires didn't actually work super hard.
Okay, he's starting to lose me now. I got to be honest with you. I think there's this narrative that's perpetuated that Elon Musk... Dude, this always fucking happens when I watch a Hasan video. Even if I start off giving critical support, it gets to a point I'm just like, okay, you're losing me now, bro. I don't think it's true to say that Elon is like a totally inept fucking moron who has done nothing. You know, I think that Elon is... And there's obviously criticisms and controversies he's been involved in over the years. But I do think that he has, like, created valuable, worthwhile things in society, you know? And he's invested well. Like, Tesla, obviously now is getting a bit of a downturn, but, like, electric vehicles are great. PayPal is great, yeah, sure. And there's other stuff as well, I expect. Like, he's obviously done well for himself, and I think that some of that is a product of hard work. I don't think he's just fucking had a bunch of shit fall into his lap. Quite the way that Hasan is painting it here. This is just like kind of like stupid, like billionaire trashing nonsense, you know?
Super smart for...
Chud likes EVs. I mean, yeah, Teslas are great as a concept. I mean, like, I don't know, bro. If you don't like electric vehicles, that's fine. But I think Tesla as a concept is like a great idea. Yeah. And in practice as well. I've only, you know, every time I've gone in a Tesla, it's felt like a fun journey. I don't know. Like, it's felt like an enjoyable experience. But yeah, anyway, without getting too much into it, let's just get through this because this is starting to fucking annoy me now.
Or their wealth. That's it. Jabri also had a funny tweet on this. The richest man on earth having a meltdown over a Twitch streamer just proves that no amount of money can make you any less of a loser. There it is. This is the Elon Musk saga. My challenge is still simple. Elon Musk, come on the stream. Show everybody how not afraid you are. Except, Elon Musk, you have backed away from challenges time and time again. When Jon Stewart said he wanted to have you on the broadcast, you said you'd be down to do it with, as long as it was in real time. Then you turned around and ran away from that, and you claimed that he was compromised. Elon Musk also backed away from fighting after...
Yeah, I trust Elon to design me a car, not run my country, or be arch-tempered Raydal with a full frenzy build without taking damage. I don't know what that last part means. But yeah, sure, exactly. Like, the problem is the fucking robber baron shit. The fact that he's now, you know, taken on like an oligarchical type role in government policy, and he's like fucking about with the innards of the US government's operations. You know, tearing down potentially Chesterton's fence after Chesterton's fence. That's the shit that I don't like, okay? If he was off making his fucking electric vehicles or setting up payment services, cool. So I just feel like, why not focus on that, and why even make a fucking trite comment about him not having ever done anything? That's just a really, like, just retarded concept to me.
Entertaining the notion of fighting Mark Zuckerberg. Imagine
it's a
being
bit loud.
afraid of Mark Zuckerberg.
Bro, I've tried to fucking balance as best I can, but he's like, I need to copy his. I need to do this to respond. I need to go like this. There we go. Now we're fucking laughing. Now we're on equal footing. Let's go. Come on.
Will Elon Musk run away from a challenge once again? Perhaps he will. Anytime, any place, Elon Musk. I'll come to you if necessary. The ball's in your court. I will say that every moment that he spends crying on Twitter about how
I don't know how people do this. I will say about Elon Musk. No, I'll just turn him down. It's too high. It's going to red. I'll turn him down. It is true about the Jon Stewart thing, by the way. He did. That is a thing that happened. He did offer to go on Jon Stewart and then backed out of it. You know?
how a Twitch streamer blocked him is perhaps a moment that he is not spending on eviscerating the administrative state.
Chud, please stop putting Tom through your GOC conversion therapy and let him drop steamy alpha loads on stream again.
Thank you, Ballfart. No idea what you're talking about, but thank you for the super chats.
And potentially cutting Social Security. So I'm doing my part, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. What have you done today? It does. One last note that I will mention is that I have talked time and time again about how Elon Musk has known who I am and has not been a big fan of me for quite a while. I've talked about this quite a bit, and people used to tell me, Hasan, you are so full of yourself. He has no idea. I knew, because of sources that I cannot reveal, that Elon Musk has actively had a grudge since I had his baby mama, friend of the show, Grimes, on the broadcast.
Oh! What do we think about this? That's an interesting theory. Okay. That's possible, right? I mean, why else would Elon be concerned about what the fuck Hasan is doing? Like, why else would he give two fucks about Sam Piker? Do you think Hasan has Hasan cucked Elon Musk? Is that what we're dealing with here? Is that the situation? Oh my god, that's a wild concept.
She said this. This could perhaps be one of the reasons as to why Elon Musk has been so angry and so resentful about my existence for quite some time.
Any in-depth look at any aspect of Musk's competency or his alleged achievements will reveal his truly stunning levels of ineptitude. He's just a con man.
Thank you for the super chat. What, you think Elon was watching this just seething? Like, oh no, that's my ex. No.
Because the attack is too high. The noise gets too high currently.
Why are you so buff? Is it necessary?
What? I don't know. I like working out.
Yeah. You miss long hair Hasan? Long hair Hasan.
Bro. That would be a pretty tough watch, wouldn't it? Your ex going on the show as some fucking himbo talking about how buff he is. Okay, that's kind of crazy.
Wasn't that good. I wasn't a fan of long hair Hasan. Anyway. Let's see if he tweets a little bit more after this, but I think this will most likely shut him up again. There's a certain amusement in Elon screenshotting your profile, complete with the PFP of your armpit. Yeah. It is also kind of funny that award-winning journalists are sending me the Elon Musk tweet. I won't name who, but apparently Grok thinks you would win in a 1v1 versus Elon and Eldering. Ask it 1v1 and Eldering who would win, Elon Musk or Hasan Piker. I don't know how to use Grok, and I don't want to use Grok. What are the odds he actually comes?
Dude, yes! Great response. Thank you for the super chats. That is actually a great response, man. Dude, all these people that say Grok it, dude. Grok isn't like, it's fine. It's like any other AI system where you can maybe use it to like find resources to look further at. But it's like a fucking Wikipedia search. Like, you can't rely on it necessarily because it's who knows what the fuck it's saying. AI, unfortunately, is not always able to discern, you know, good, accurate information from satire, jokes, and other info. Like, it's not perfect, right? It does give sources, and then you just look at the sources. Like, if you want to find the answer to a question, looking it up on Grok is fine as long as you use the sources to read further. You can't just go off what Grok says. You know, you just end up potentially with bad information.
Comes on, less than 0. Are you kidding me? He has never in a million years entertained contentious conversation. Are you kidding me? He lost.
Bro, I can't believe the AI video has got like okay views on it. Not that views are everything, obviously, but it's just interesting to note. It hasn't got like crazy good views, but it is some of the most popular content I've done in like some time. People fucking love the AI convo content. But you know, what more do I say to it? I've said everything I got to say to the robots.
This shit at Don Lemon, dude. A lot of my naysayers.
Wait, what? Why did he call him that?
He lost his shit at Don Lemon, dude.
Why did he call him Don Lemon? Isn't his name just Don Lemon? Isn't it just how it's written?
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
Hasan was waist deep in that art gash, like it was for survival. As if it was the last sip of water he'd ever take. Ribs visible, eyes bloodshot, just thrust in a way. Wow.
Thank you for the 333.
A lot of my naysayers would much rather stick to their own platforms and cry over and over again rather than talk to me directly. It's actually rare that he mentioned you. Yeah, yes and no. He has in the past, but only tangentially. This is one of the first instances where he's like directly mentioned me.
So you said if they kill the company, it's them. But doesn't the buck stop with you? I mean, you're
Don, I have to say, choose your question carefully. There's 5 minutes left.
Odds on if he's watching the stream.
Oh my god, dude. Bro. Isn't that just a basic journalistic question? I'm assuming he's asking about some bad thing at the business. And that's an exact journalistic thing you do, is query someone on that. Oh my god. He was going to give Don Lemon a whole show before he did this interview. Oh yeah, I heard about that. He was going on X. And then, I don't know the ins and outs of that. That sounds like interesting though. So surely he didn't get cut off because of that though, no? Or was it like a little moment of like, oh, you fucking questioned me, so you're not getting your show anymore? Elon fired him. What? So Don Lemon did a journalistic thing querying this person that's just like taking him on to do this show. And he cut him off over that. No. Has anyone got a video I can watch about it after this? That sounds
right
funny.
Now, there's a likelihood.
Okay, but so
is this the question you want to ask?
Same question is you said that they are killing the company, but you're the head of the company. The buck doesn't stop with you.
I acquired X in order to preserve freedom of speech in America, the First Amendment. And I'm going to stick to that. And if that means making less money, so be it.
So I have to be, listen, I'm just being honest, right? I'm not trying to, like, get you or anything. I was just surprised that you would blame other people for killing the company. I mean, when you say the buck stops with the president of the United States, regardless of what happens, right? So, why would that question upset you? You seem upset by it, are you?
I think you.
And I'm not trying to upset you.
Well, you are upsetting me because the way you're phrasing the questions, I think, is not cogent.
It's not what?
Not cogent.
Cogent.
Yes.
Listen, I'm honestly, I'm not meaning to offend you. You're an intense person. Where does that intensity come from?
I was born that way. And I had a tough childhood.
You did?
So, yeah.
Oh my god.
So tough.
Dude, I never saw this before. Huh? It must be the autism or something. He's getting so upset by fairly unremarkable journalistic questions.
Tough.
Right, Walter Isaacson goes into it in the book, and we only have a couple minutes left, so
All right.
too long to describe. So there are 1 or 2 questions I can do, and then we'll have to call it.
Too long to describe. You don't need your full life story, just like a minute answer. Well, no, you know, I mean, hard to believe he had a tough childhood, but nonetheless, well, you see, you know, getting brought up, I had quite an exacting family. My father was very strict with me. I don't know, something like that. You flesh it out.
This black man in the glasses is triggering me.
Thank you for the super chats. Let's go.
Okay, again, I don't mean to upset you. Why are you just...
No, I have a whole room full of people waiting to meet with me.
Okay.
So we're just going over time.
Okay, all right, I understand that.
I had a difficult childhood. My father was spectacularly wealthy. We basically had slaves. This is very difficult. Oh my God, did the Assassin's Creed social media account came into the rescue? That's crazy. Elon Musk calling me a sellout. Assassin's Creed, is that what the guy playing your Path of Exile 2 account told you? Oh no. Oh my God. Oh my God. W intern, W social.
Okay, yeah, we get it. Couple of shaky moments in that, but overall, sweet. I think that's a Hasan win. I mean, you know, you got this fucking guy that owns the platform spurging out like this about it. Nepo baby fight. Yes, true. Yes, Hasan is very annoying. I agree. Yes. But in any case, there we go, guys. That is the Hasan Grums Elon beef.
But how do I make money
summed
off
up.
depressed people?
He had a tough childhood, Chud. Once apartheid ended, he saw black people in his local supermarket.
Thank you. Yes, true. Although South African black people can be pretty, you know, lots of socio-economic circumstances over there. Let's put it like that.